Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm here with another fountain pen review. This one is from a Italian company handmade in Italy. It's Tesori pens, and in my opinion they have a unique design, and that's what kind of captured my first attention in regards to it outside of the resin itself. In regards to it, this one's got tons of teal, orange, blue, just gives it a nice feel. I love the orange band across the center to give you kind of a nice level of symmetry and really honestly a full sense of where the pen resides, because it's very difficult to see, but you can see the seam a little bit closer to the top there. It may not come across, but it will here in a little bit. But this is their, and I'm going to probably butcher this, but Venezia version 2.0 or Venezia version 2.0. And again, one of the things besides the color was the unique finials. Each of these pens has a unique finial on top of it, which is kind of cool. So if you're interested in different colors, they obviously have different levels of that. This also has a unique, when you uncap it, it doesn't have your traditional grip section. So this orange band almost acts like a grip section for the pen itself. So as you grip it, this is kind of where your grip resides. So it's a nice little boundary. It doesn't slip. You don't obviously get the nice concave or the flare, but you know, holding it, I don't really feel like there's an issue with that. I don't feel like it would give me any bit of a problem with a long writing session or anything of that nature. And of course, because of the way this does, it doesn't really, well, I guess you could post it, but you know, probably not, because at that point it gets into the threads a little bit. So you probably don't want to be posting this, even though, as I demonstrated, you could. So it does come with a Bach nib, and it does have the standard sizing if you want in those as well too. So you can get all the way down to the this one, I'm sorry, I should say this one is all the way, I think I got the medium in this one specifically, but yeah, you can do extra fine, fine, medium, and broad are kind of the options. And this is the yellow blue kind of designation for this one, or orange I should say. I'm sorry, not yellow blue, but this is orange blue. So it just has a nice swirl. You got your standard Bach nib, as I mentioned. It is a cartridge converter, so it looks like it just takes standard international, and it comes with the converter, so it comes with the Schmidt converter. No problem there. Size-wise, it's not too bad when you look at it from the standpoint of, like, even without the cap onto there. So your normal standard size compared to, let's say, the Benu Talisman. So again, not too, we'll put them all the way to the end there. Not too far off. Talisman just slightly larger. This is the Gravitas polycarbonate clear. So that one's definitely a little bit bigger, probably a good centimeter or two bigger into that. Just hard to tell, but you know, you can see through the polycarbonate on this pen. It's almost larger than, or the same size or just slightly larger than the Tesori in regards to lengthwise. So could be on the smaller end for some, but I, you know, like I said, for my hands it fit pretty nicely in regards to that, so it wasn't too bad. Writing wise, I haven't inked this up as of yet, but we'll do a quick little writing sample here, and I will be using Noodler's Apache Sunset. I think this one's kind of a nice mix in between for that, so I will give it a little writing sample. So we'll put that off to the side there, and so I am using Galen Leather's Everyday book. If you haven't had a chance, this is very nice. It is a Tomoe River 52 GSM white paper, and it is made in Turkey. So a lot of people obviously are Tomoe River fans. I am one of those. So we'll just do a quick little dip, and of course with everything, Noodlers fills it to the top. So we're just going to do this as a dip. So we'll come in a little bit on this. And this is the Tesori Venezia 2.0 in a medium nib. Doesn't have a huge amount of flex, and honestly for a medium nib it does seem to write a little bit on the dry side, or thin line I should say. It's definitely wet, but does write on the thin line side a little bit from what I was expecting. But still, it could also be the Apache Sunset kind of making it feel like it's a little bit lighter than what I'm used to. But definitely a nice flow, nice ink, no issues. I am dipping it, so probably some of those hard starts that you saw earlier on were probably related to that versus the actual pen itself compared to a inking it up kind of scenario. Again, not too much line variation. It's a medium nib steel, so you're not going to see too much of that. So that was my review of the Tesori Venezia 2.0. Definitely love the pen. I might look into a different color just because I just love the finials on these. They're unique. I don't see them too often from an inlay perspective, so it's kind of nice. And I do like the fact that, you know, it's got a different little bit of a character here versus having a typical grip section. Grip section is in between the cartridge and the actual nib. So thanks a lot, everybody. Have a wonderful day.